guys, and welcome back to Project Z Garage. Today we have a big item that we're going to be installing on the F150. I don't know if you can see it behind me in this box here, but it's pretty big. Guys, so I've had this sitting in the garage for a very long time. I think it's been over a year now. I'm finally going to try to install it. Let me pop it open so you can see what it is. Yeah, look at that. We got a fresh, brand new tonneau cover. This is the low profile. I think it's aluminum coated, or aluminum with black coating on it. This is, you know, the low profile one, so I think it'll look pretty good. Let me just make sure I get the model number right. I think this is the Gator. Yeah. Alright guys, so this is the Gator EFX hard folding tonneau cover. The item number is GUC GC24004, and I got this from realtrucks.com. They gave me a good deal. I think we got this on one of those holiday specials, so you gotta keep your eye out, but realtrucks.com is where we got it from. The help from there, the customer service was really great. I asked them what their recommendations were, what do they think would fit properly and for my applications, and this was a really good price. I think I paid a little under $700 for this, which is a pretty good deal for a hard tonneau cover that locks. Our bed is the 6.5 foot bed, I believe, so it's the super crew cab with the 6.5 foot bed, not the short bed or the really long bed, but in the medium, in the middle there. So let me take this apart, lay everything out. It should be really simple to install. You don't need many tools. I will put all the links and descriptions down below, so you guys can follow this, and let me lay everything out and then we'll start from there. Alright guys, we have everything laid out. Really not much to it if you look at it. We have a couple of clamps that hold the railing on. So we have a set there. I believe these is what actually holds the whole tonneau cover and locks it into the bed. This way you only got to remove 4 of these, and then it should be able to remove the tonneau cover from the bed. If you need more space, it comes with all the directions. They have some black and white pictures of how to do the install and where to put the foam and everything so it seals properly. Again, this is a work truck, so I'm really not that concerned about it being completely waterproof, you know. It is what it is. The bed's kind of beat up. The liner is really beat up. I would like to change that at some point. I was kind of going back and forth if I should do a spray-in liner. Should we just replace the plastic liner or put like a one of those like carpet-like liners? But I'm still up in the air. But you know, winter's coming, and I really would like the bed covered so that, you know, it'll be easier to clean out in the winter when snow and when the leaves start falling, it doesn't just pack up in the back of the bed. So it does have, speaking of water, so they have these 2 like little plastic tubes that go on the back of the bed, on the back of the railings, and that you can kind of snake it to where the bottom of the bed, where there's holes that go outside, to kind of get rid of some of the water that will end up going in the rails, and kind of help keep your bed a little more water I don't want to say waterproof, maybe water resistant to penetration of water, if that makes sense. You're trying to keep as much water out of the bed is what it comes down to. So the better you make the seals and the better you do this, the more likely you won't get a lot of water in the bed. But everything looks really good. No damage in shipping, so shipping was very good. Shipping was actually very fast. I got this within a week or so, and I kind of just put it in the garage and kind of forgot about it, because I'm like, well, you know, I want to make sure everything's right before we do it. But at the end of the day, it's just gonna go bad sitting in the garage, so I said let's just throw it on. There's some other things I would like to do to the bed. One is work on the tailgate, do some stuff to that, and maybe the reverse bed light when you put the car in park and reverse. I want to try to get some of that stuff done, but you'll see that in some other videos that we're working on. So guys, the only tool you need to install this is a 1/2-inch socket and a wrench and a socket wrench. I mean, it might be good to have some other wrenches that are 1/2-inch just to help you if you get into tight spaces, but it looks like all you need is a 1/2-inch socket with a ratchet, and you're good to go. If you got if you have an electric power tool with a 1/2-inch socket, that might make things go a little faster, but you don't want to over tighten anything. You just want to make it pretty hand tight. You don't want to overboard and over torque it, but definitely you can make the process go a lot faster if you have an electric ratchet or something, and then finalize the how tight it is by hand. So let's go through the steps, get the rails on, and then we can start working on getting the bed cover on. Alright guys, so you want to set these rails. They said 1/8 of an inch higher than the bed rails of the actual truck. And we want to get that position. There's a actual sign on the plastic, or a mold on the plastic, that says clamp. So it's 3 clamps on each side, and you're going to put it right where it says clamp. You're going to level it up. Al has the 1/2-inch socket and ratchet. Oops, sorry, I think I went a bit too high.
You're too high?
Yep, look at that right there.
You tell me, please. You want it to go lower? Because
right
then
there.
I gotta lower
let's just do right there.
Okay, otherwise I would have to lower it down to the lower position, okay?
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not tightening it right now.
No. So let's get the other ones on, and then we can position it the way we want it to be. Our plastic liner in this truck is a little wonky, so I think we're gonna have to like close the bed once we have the two rails on, and see if we need to either cut the plastic, or maybe the plastic will move a little and then we can clamp it down. Okay guys, so right here, if you notice, when we're putting the rail on, it's jamming on the bed liner. This particular bed liner at the head of the bed of the truck, it actually curves inward and it doesn't follow the square edges of the bed. So what we had to do is, it was already cut down, I guess, to fit a toolbox for the bed, like a bed toolbox, I guess is what it would be called. And so we decided, we're gonna take a multi-tool and cut down a space here so that we can fit the drain from the rail to go behind the bed liner and down to the bottom of the bed, where there's a gap to let the water out. So as you can see here, as we're going through the time lapse, we're cutting a little piece out and test fitting, then seeing how close. I didn't want to cut too much out of it, but then we needed more room to fit everything, so we started going little by little and taking more and more out. Alright guys, so the cover is done. As I can show you the seal, it's going to take a little time. The heat's probably going to flatten it out after a little while. We lined up the front here, so when the water runs, it runs off and doesn't go into the back. And it looks pretty good. I really like the texture and finish. The fitment's good. As you can see, it has a little line here which pulls both sides. And then you can just lift up. And then there's one more under here if you want 2/3. There you go. Now, I know there are more expensive ones that you can lift this up and brace it against the window. And then also you have the clip here. If you're gonna drive like this, you can clip it into the front here. And voila, you can drive like that. And if you need the whole trunk, you'll have to take it off. And it's only 4 clips, as you can see Al put on under here. And it's pretty secure. I mean, like, this thing is crazy. But it fits really good. And oh man, it fits really good, and I like the way it looks. It doesn't stick out over the top. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.